Rosen did well to keep it in. That's a long throw opportunity for Watson. And it on into the mixer. Ashford! He put it in! Jake Ashford levels the score with 7:46 to go.
The first opportunity denied on the header. He cleans it up, and we're even.
Jake Ashford, coming out of high school, was a highly regarded forward. When he came to Creighton, Johnny Torres made him into a defender, and he scores the goal here in the first round of the NCAA tournament that brings us back to level. 1-1, Creighton and Missouri State.
Ashford had just picked up that booking. He's really been playing some tough, stingy defense. He hasn't played in every match this year. This is his 14th match, his 8th straight start. He's only been off the pitch 4 minutes over the last 8 matches, and the goal for Ashford breathes new life into Morrison Stadium.
Now Missouri State trying to answer right back. Here's Jennings. Jennings trying to draw the contact, doesn't get the call. Played forward, looking for the run of McGuire. Hard shoulder-to-shoulder challenge with Peck, and it's out for a Creighton throw. The Blue Jays, the energy level has been ratcheted up a notch until they get back to level.
We saw it on the screen, Ashford's first goal of the season. He did have an assist in that title match against the Hoyas.
All the dominance of the ball possession finally pays off for Creighton. Get the goal on the long throw by Callum Watson.
And it was his header, too, that had been just turned away. He gets his own rebound.
Johnny on the spot. Here's August. Touch let him down ever so slightly. Missouri State to attack the other way. Jennings out wide. The goal scorer from Missouri State, Mulatero, sends a defender to his backside. Past another. Martin Heel back to Mulatero, and a sliding challenge from Mitchell. Puts it out for a corner with just over 6 minutes to go.
Spectacular individual effort by Mulatero. You see Cruz even giving him a little pat on the head, saying, nice job. That was spectacular effort. And it was Luke Mitchell coming in to clean that one up for the Blue Jay defense.
Ian Yari checking back in, specifically to take this corner from Missouri State. Yari, 5 assists on the season. Sent to the near post. It's down in the area, and Proba will hack it clear. Folks trying to run onto it. He will get there, and Folks carrying the ball alone into the attacking third. Laid off for Castro. A freshman from San Diego, looking for a crossing lane to the end line, back across. Nobody home at the far post. It's hacked clear by Missouri State. 5 minutes to play.
You mentioned it, Creighton has had a majority of possession here after halftime.
Alley. Was it a shot or a cross? We may never know. What we do know is it's a goal kick to Missouri State.
Sure, O'Malley knows. Caught in between there. But you're right, that possession has really gone the way of the Blue Jays. And the opportunities arising for the home crowd, the home side.
18-8 in favor of Creighton. Both keepers have made 5 saves. Each team now has a goal.
Both keepers, not just 5 saves, but they have made some spectacular saves to keep their squads in this one.
It's been a display of high-level goalkeeping. There's no doubt of that.
So now you talk about it too. We've mentioned it. No overtime this year in the regular season. Creighton set a school record because of that. 6 draws.
Now How about this decision? Giacomo Sala coming off the pitch for Missouri State. We have lauded his defensive efforts all night long.
We have said his name quite a bit.
Forward by Martin Gill. Now O'Malley. Andrew Mayette back on the pitch for Creighton. He's too far in front of him. There's Mulatero. Yes, that's Barea going down to the turf.
Auguste.
Foul given.
Through him to play that ball.
Just about 3.5 minutes to go. Free kick to Missouri State upcoming.
Creighton been whistled for more fouls here in the second half, allowing these set piece opportunities. This one near midfield, maybe not terribly dangerous, but nonetheless, it allows the Bears to set themselves up.
It's an opportunity to send the ball into the box. Will be Jack Denton. Headed up and out by the goal scorer, Jake Ashford. Provo with a big switch of play over to O'Malley. Had some room. Yari to Martin Gill. Barea. Blue Jays wanted a foul. Barea didn't get there in the end, and it's played back to Crusoe on the foot of Luke Mitchell.
It felt like Barea's right arm went up. It was a stiff arm.
There's Watson. For Mayette. Mayette. Good sliding attempt there from Michael Peck. Provo has it in the center of the park. Forward, off to Mayette. Mayette, good save by Townsend. It's headed on. It's in. On the rebound, Alejandro Mayette.
Townsend with the initial denial. Outstanding first save, but watch the rebound. Again, Creighton's second goal and the second time they've scored off of a rebound opportunity. And both times it's the original shot attempter that's able to clean up and knock in his own rebound.
Just the third time this season that Missouri State has allowed more than a solitary goal. They lost 3-0 to Tulsa. That was back in September. And they won 4-3 over Evansville in the very next match on September 24th. Since then, no team has put the ball in the back of the net twice. Against the Bears, Creighton's done it tonight with only 2.5 minutes to go. And the Blue Jays now on the verge of moving on to face Washington.
Mayette with his third goal of the season.
What a star turn in the postseason for Alejandro Mayette.
Scored the game winner in the title match of the Big East tournament. And now again in the first round of the NCAAs.
I mean, could you find a couple of more unlikely goal scorers for Creighton here tonight? Jake Ashford, who hasn't scored all season, and Mayette, who hardly featured early on in the year. Here's a cross into the area. Missouri State still with life. Martin Gill to the end line, to the far post. Ball still in the area, and McGuire's going to be able to clear. He'll switch it all the way across. Mayette on the end of it as Missouri State try to find a way back in. And a foul in the center circle will result in a Missouri State free kick with under 2 to play. Good sliding win back by O'Neal.
You can almost feel the energy from this crowd propelling the home squad.
Look at that run by Duncan McGuire in the 89th minute. He goes down along the touchline. Dimitar Chavdarov says no thank you. It's a throw into Missouri State. Time growing short. Creighton 2, Missouri State 1. Barea. Coca. Here's Martin Gill. Back to the center with a minute to play. Will it be a great escape for Creighton? It looked like Missouri State had a vice grip on the match. They led 1-0 shortly after the break. The 2 late goals have Creighton back in front. Here's Folks on the far side, racing ahead. He's got McGuire with him. Lays it in out in front. It's Lewis Green playing it back to Townsend. Maybe the final attack for Missouri State here. And it's off the head of Auguste, one back by O'Malley. And there's some words being exchanged in the center circle between Auguste and Coca. And O'Malley is down on the near sideline after a collision with Javier Martin Gill.
The frustration you often see late in matches, especially tournament matches when you're playing for your season. You see nothing going on there with Owen O'Malley, but the original whistle was blown because you mentioned it. Auguste and Coca tangled up at midfield after Auguste had gone up to win the challenge. They got tangled up, didn't get up off of each other quite quickly enough as the other would like.
So Coca shown a yellow with 15.7 seconds remaining on the clock. And Michael Siebold just getting a little explanation from Dimitar Chavdarov. It's a free kick to Creighton in the center circle, right near the center spot. The match is all but done and dusted at this point. Creighton leads 2-1 with 15 seconds to play. It's still a long conversation between Michael Siebold and the center official. And wow, a card shown to Martin Gill as well for the collision with Owen O'Malley after the whistle.
Well, that was the 4th official actually talking with the official there to map that one out.
Everybody's wearing black coats, Rob. I can't tell who it is.
Well, I was with you. I double-checked it. Nonetheless, here we go.
O'Neal sends it ahead. McGuire heads it out into touch just to waste a bit of time. 6 seconds to play, the long throw. O'Malley pulls it down, and Creighton on their home turf escape from a 1-0 deficit. 2 goals inside the final 8 minutes. And the Blue Jays, just as they did a year ago, take Missouri State down in the first round of the NCAA tournament.
But you knew it wasn't going to be a clean sheet most likely, but the way that Missouri State was playing up until those last 10 minutes, unbelievable comeback for the home side. Had not been shut out all year. The second best offense in the nation proved their worth. Goal in the 83rd, goal in the 88th minute, and Creighton improving to 16-3-1 at Morrison Stadium in the NCAA tournament.